Yeah, it's all right.
Dude,
I felt that. I felt that
I
deep down,
know.
though. Like, honestly.
Hey, Zay,
Yeah, I can.
did you ever hear about that special beverage that seems gross, but it's only offered if you listen to the man play his music?
No. No.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. You
Not
basically
today.
have to go up to the bar and be like, "Dirt tea, dancing." What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, and today we are getting into the movie Dirty Dancing. Super excited to get into this one. This is a movie that both Zay and I have not seen before. It was a yellow on our live stream suggestion. It got a yellow
Mhm.
bean, and then we put it up on a YouTube poll, and it won the YouTube poll. So now we're getting into Dirty Dancing. Other than like, man, have I heard this? I've heard of this movie so many times. I've heard Dirty Dancing, Dirty Dancing, Dirty Dancing. I've heard Patrick Swayze, Patrick Swayze, Patrick Swayze. But ironically, other than that, I don't know anything about this movie. I don't know what happens in it. Um, it's a drama romance, so I'm guessing two people find love, but I really don't know, which is ironic because like I've heard like in passing, like I've heard, oh, like Dirty Dancing, or oh, like this, or oh, you've never seen but I still have no idea like what happens in it or what it's about. I'm guessing there's dancing. Zay,
Yeah.
is there anything you know about this movie before we get into it?
I'm 100% in the same boat. It's something I've heard. I've heard about it. You know, Patrick Swayze, Dirty Dancing. You hear it all the time. It's a very, very popular movie, and it's been popular in a ton of our streams. People bring it up. It usually gets a poll like once every other stream, if not every stream. So I don't really know what occurs. Yeah, like you said, I assume there's dancing. Or maybe it gets a little bit promiscuous type of dancing. But besides that, I don't really know.
All right, well, there is only one way to find out, and that's to get into it. But before we do, if you like what you're watching, leave a like down below, subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this, if you're a movie, this will get 3 movie reactions out of YouTube, even farther than the informed full-length reactions. You check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into Dirt Tea Dancing.
See, how would you improv that?
When everybody called me baby, and it didn't occur to me to mind.
Okay, I'm getting total Grease vibes.
Yeah, that note right there, the way they hit that.
Yeah. And their look and everything.
Yeah.
Kellerman's Mountain House. They're in upstate New York, I think.
Think so.
I want you girls to know if it were not for this man, I'd be standing here dead.
Okay.
Well,
no,
hold on. I don't think that's quite how that works.
That's not exactly
close. You're close. You could be dead, but not standing there.
It's his first real vacation in 6 years, Max.
3 weeks here, it'll feel like a year.
1, 2, 3.
3 weeks, eh?
Listen to the music. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Maybe have some space between y'all.
God wouldn't have given you maracas if he didn't want you to shake it.
Okay, there's a child here.
Different time, man. Oh yeah, homeboy in the commerce is boogieing. Yeah.
Romance him any way you want. Got that, guys? The thing to do. Hey, hold
Oh,
it!
that's got to be Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Dance with the daughters. Teach them the mambo, the cha-cha. No funny business, no conversations, and keep your hands off.
Oh, you told him. I'm definitely convinced he's going to listen to that.
This is Dr. and Mrs. Hausman, baby, Lisa. This is your waiter, Robbie Gould.
Maybe this is Patrick Swayze. At this point, I don't fucking know because I've never
got to be the rat because she's the nice girl. He's the douche. Maybe
I don't know. I
think that's
don't know
how
which
it's laid
one.
out.
I don't think I've ever seen Patrick Swayze.
My grandson, Neil, goes to the Cornell School of Hotel Management.
Baby's starting Mount Holyoke in the fall.
All right, Neil, get out of here.
Oh, great. Like, I don't know why you bopped your head and raised your eyebrow at me.
You're going to major in English?
No, economics of underdeveloped countries. I'm going into the Peace Corps.
These are very specific degrees.
I'm going to Mississippi with a couple of the busboys, freedom riding.
Neil, I bet you're a good guy. I don't think you're the right fit.
Well, you never know. We'll see. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
They're the dance people. They're here to keep the guests happy.
I would not be happy around them. I'd feel like I'd suck.
Like, dude, so what? You bent her in half backwards. So screw you.
I could do that.
I'm strong enough to hold her up.
I would have to take some serious skill to not kick that lady in the head. Damn.
And she's in heels. Yeah, that's great. Good for you.
Oh my god, I'd be in the background just like, great, so cool. And what
Hi.
are those?
Those are watermelons.
I've never seen a fucking watermelon look like that before.
Can you keep a secret? Your parents would kill you. Max would kill me.
They look like fucking pickles. Large pickles. I'm sorry, I can't pay attention to what's happening in the movie. I've never seen a fucking watermelon that look like that.
I'm sorry, you're bringing these watermelons into a dance club? Oh yeah, they're dancing some type of way in here. Ah, this is the dirty.
I get the name of the movie now.
Yeah.
Wanna try it? Come on, baby.
She's like,
I just want to do the mambo.
You imagine dancing like this on the main floor? Home of the family foxtrot?
yeah, it would not go out smoothly.
Yeah.
Oh, here are these two. Did you just break them up so you could squeeze through?
He
Kind of
did.
cocky.
He also took Buddy's beer as soon as he walked in, took a sip out of it.
That's my cousin, Johnny Castle. He got me the job here.
How many
Damn.
times do they bonk heads doing that
I know,
shit?
right? Like,
My ass would have been knocked out. I know I would have messed up. I mean, in middle school, they made an announcement over the intercom saying no grinding at the school dances. And these if eyes would have rolled out of their heads if they saw this shit going on at the school.
God.
All right.
Uh-oh. I don't think she's ready for this.
No rhythm.
You look like an inchworm right now. Just fucking.
Like this? It's like, yeah, no, not quite.
Yeah, there you go. Relax.
Yeah, there you go. Just follow his lead, to be honest. That's all
Yeah,
you're doing.
honestly. Can I ask
Oh
something?
shit, she's still dancing, yeah.
Why did you need because it doesn't look like anybody's using the watermelons. Like,
Oh, what the watermelons are for.
I mean,
You
there's
see
no
all these
food out
motherfuckers
anywhere.
sweating. It's post.
Yeah, but there's
it's
no
post
food out
hydrate-
anywhere.
It's post
Where do they
hydration.
put
They're
them?
like, eat your watermelon, rehydrate.
Oop, oop, oop.
You're a wonderful dancer.
My mother kicked me out when I was 16. I've been dancing ever since.
Okay, I just wanted to tell you I thought you were a good dancer.
It was a compliment. You turned to a sob story. Appreciate that.
Wow,
Yeah,
what a bitch.
Make me feel like a dick. Dude, you're a great dancer. Yeah, well, you know what? My mother died and I had nothing to do but to dance for pennies. All right. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Never complimenting people again.
You look great, Vivian. Terrific.
I'd never trust a thing that man says.
I don't like the way you said it.
Mo coming up on Friday?
Friday.
He's away a lot. I know. It's a hardship.
What a fucking demon.
I know. He said it with no remorse. He was like, he's away a lot. I know.
I have to say it. I'm known as the catch of the county.
Okay. All right. You've done it, Neil.
And the catch,
You've done
really?
it now.
You're such a catch. Get in the lake.
What does he have that I don't have? She said 2 hotels.
This poor kid. He's been fucking. He doesn't know how to be
I
a
don't
person.
hear an apology.
Go back to mommy and daddy and keep listening, Lisa.
I'm sorry I had to see that, baby. Sometimes in this world, you see things you don't want to see.
Like you.
I knew that was coming. Fucking hook, line, sinker. I knew that shit was coming.
Over cabbage roll,
Oh my fuck.
fruit salad, sweet gherkins.
Dude, I'd scream if I saw that.
Yeah.
Pull her off? What are you gonna? Okay.
You fucking move. It's like information.
She's knocked up, baby.
Oh.
What's he gonna do about it?
Oh, it's mine, right? Right away you think it's mine.
But I thought
I just asked a question.
No, she did assume.
She did assume. And that makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
there's gotta be a way to work it out.
Well, you know what, baby?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You
God.
don't know shit about my problems.
Well, you did kind of tell me a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Why not skywrite? Penny got knocked up by Robbie the creep.
Robbie.
One of the counselors knows a doctor, a real MD, just traveling to New Paltz for 1 day next week. We can get him an appointment, but
Which one's Robbie?
I don't know. And it is upstate New York because New Paltz is a swimming school.
I'm sure if you tell
He
him.
knows. Go back to your playpen.
It's kind of a burn, but like, damn.
You make me sick.
Maybe that's
Stay
Robbie.
away from me. Stay away from my sister.
Oh, because Robbie's their waiter, I think. Yeah, he's the waiter that was like flirting with the sister, I think, and everything.
Yeah.
Lining it up a little wrong, Marge.
I'm gonna be honest. People are gonna probably hate me, but I don't have the fucking attention span for this shit.
Daddy, someone's in trouble.
I just can't do it. I don't think it'd be fun.
I think you'd also wouldn't have the patience to not break a club because it is so
Could you lend me
frustrating.
$250?
It's a lot of money, baby. What's it for?
Baby, stand up straight.
I can't tell you.
Fix your fucking butt. Shut up.
It's not
Okay.
illegal, is it?
Yeah, you're right.
No, Daddy.
That was a stupid thing to ask. Forgive me.
This is insane. If
My
I asked my
parents-
fucking parents for, they'd be
No
like,
fucking way.
they'd be like, "You're telling me, or you're not getting shit." And then
The
I'd
fact-
fucking tell him the real situation, and he'd be like, "I'll give you 100." Fucking thanks,
My
but
parent, even if I was like, you know what, never mind, I don't want to, like, no, tell us why you wanted it. It would not even, you can't escape that combo. There's no way.
Money. Is this kid for real?
Yeah, it takes a real saint to ask daddy.
you asshole.
Thanks, baby, but I can't use it.
Do you have the 250, buddy? Like, you act like,
they do their act at the shell break on Thursday night. If they cancel, they lose this season's salary, next year's gig.
Can't someone else fill in?
Go to the fucking doctor. I don't understand why this is even complicated.
What, do you want to do it? Want to take time out from Simon Says?
why are you being a dick? She's trying to help.
You know what though? Them being a dick got them $250. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Oh. Find the 2, you understand?
Told you I never did any of these dances before.
You look like you're about to open a portal, my girl. What are you looking?
Yeah, it's all right.
Dude,
I felt that. I felt that
I
deep down,
know.
though. Like, honestly.
Feel the music.
oh, you always gotta love a good montage.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. You gotta relax a little bit. There you
Let it go. Just let it all go.
It's not on the one. It's not the mambo. It's a feeling, a heartbeat. Good going.
Patrick Swayze looks a lot like David Hasselhoff, in my opinion.
Close your eyes. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
Okay. It was smart getting her involved.
Yeah. I mean, why not, right? Have her kind of help guide.
Yeah.
It's like training wheels.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the shots of the footwork.
Yeah. I bet her dad's gonna feel like that $250 was well spent.
Like,
He's gonna be like, "Really? This is what you've been up to?
what the
Getting
it's not
dirty
illegal,
dancing?"
but I'm not condoning it. What the fuck?
Oh, they got damn close right there.
Yeah.
Back, easy.
He's also fucking ripped, by the way.
Yeah, I want to see the performance though. You know, like
Yeah.
because they're doing a good job at showing them practice, but not show them like practice the whole
full-
thing.
Yeah. Really? Raw dogging it in the forest? There's one with
You
nature.
slip. Ah, is that a ghost?
Fuck it. Oh god.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, buddy. I could not have done this scene. Are you kidding me?
Feels like the Karate Kid version of dancing. Fucking
It really, right, it is. We've got to wax on, wax off on this fucking tree.
I'm gonna make her mine, all mine.
That's
Oh.
higher than I thought.
Way higher than I imagined. I thought they were way lower to the ground.
Good. Good. Now hold the position.
A little more forgiveness, too, if you
Good.
fall.
Don't break it.
Yeah.
Don't break it.
Well, not if you'd spike her down into 3-foot water, though. That's not...
Good. No.
That was probably the most fun they had, was shooting this scene.
Yeah.
Just playing around in water.
Mrs. Schumacher.
Such joy! Benny Bernstein's dancing school at UB. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways,
Like-
so the show is today. Fucking- Oh, this is cool.
It really is a great soundtrack.
Ooh, damn.
Over here.
Although she was messing up, so
You know, she's having fun.
that is true.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, no. When they looked at the crowd like they did it, she was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
That was nice.
Yeah.
The thing is, you know, he has to keep a straight face and not get mad at her when she like totally didn't do the lift. He's like,
I know.
he's a motherfucker.
Oh, look, it's the old couple.
Hey.
You know, but by the second turn, you really had it.
Yeah, but I didn't do the lift.
No, and also as your as your alternative choice, you chose something pretty unique. Fucking-
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? The robot?
Johnny, come on. It's Penny.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She wouldn't do nothing till you got back. You didn't call an ambulance? She said the hospital would call the police. She made me promise.
I thought you said he was at Real MD.
The guy had a dirty knife and a folding table.
Oh, fuck. So it was like an abortion, but it was like a really fucking
Yeah.
like shoddy one.
What is it, baby? Is it Lisa?
You know what? No wonder she admires her father so much. Buddy didn't even ask. He asked one
No,
question. Is it
yeah.
Lisa? Didn't give a damn. He got up out that bed. He was like, she's waking me up. Then it's something. That's good. That's what a father. What a dad.
Ooh, that's blood right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't. Okay.
Who's responsible for this girl?
I am.
Okay, I'm glad they didn't show it. I did not want to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Thanks a lot.
Dr. Houseman, I don't know how to thank you to tell you.
And he only said he was responsible so that, like, he didn't freak out about Robbie or something.
To have nothing to do with any of them ever again. I won't tell your mother about this. Take that stuff off your face before your mother sees you.
Ugh.
Damn, this just got real serious real quickly.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Dad's not going to be happy.
I was like, you did not take his warning well. Not warning. Really told you don't do it.
I'm sorry about the way my father treated you.
Oh, your father was great. I mean, the reason people treat me like I'm nothing is because I'm nothing.
That's not true.
Damn.
You look at the world and you think you can make it better. Somebody's lost, you find him. Somebody's bleeding, and
Yeah,
you...
go get my daddy. That's really brave.
They are from two very different worlds.
Yeah.
Dance with me.
We're here.
Here.
I mean, where else?
The thing about this kind of dancing is that, like, you're just sitting here like, fucking kiss already. Like, the tension
Yeah,
is
I'm like, you're
insane.
right. Like, your lips are basically touching.
Yeah. Come on.
Right there. Come on. You're gonna kiss his back instead? Like, fuck. Role reversal? Little gravity ass on the other side.
There it is.
There it is.
Damn.
All right.
It's just, this was, I could see why this is a cultural phenomenon. But it's like in our fucking generation, we get High School Musical. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, this is sick. But like high school, like, get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game. Fucking dribbling across the damn court. I'm like, yo, bro.
How many times do you tell me never get mixed up with him?
I know what I'm doing, Penny.
You gotta stop it now.
Uh-oh.
I gotta run. I gotta listen with the Kramers in 3 minutes, and they'll kill each other if I'm not there.
How else to show you? You gotta go.
See you.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, didn't understand that.
Johnny. It's like, all right.
Baby, where are you going in this weather?
They're having charades in the West Lobby.
The dad's like, you fucking better not.
Right, you're playing fucking charade. That's a charade that you're putting on right there. Yeah. Really seems like charades.
Fucking stuck to her hair is like the corner piece. He's like, I can't fucking find it. Just
it's fucking weird. It's an awkward question to ask.
It is an awkward question.
So, have you banged a lot of girls? All right. For fuck's sake.
You come from the streets, and suddenly you're up here, and these women, they are throwing themselves at you, and they're slipping their room keys in my hands 2 and 3 times a day, different women. And so here I think I'm scoring big, right? And
so the answer is yes.
I was just curious, like, it's like 3 or 4 maybe, but I think I get the point.
3 or 4 a day, you're saying, damn near. It's like
they were using me.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many assholes tried pulling this after this movie came out.
Oh, yeah. No, baby, it's not like that. She was using me.
Oh, I'm so good looking.
You don't understand. You don't understand where I come from. Girls don't smell like they do out here. They were using me. Okay, Dick. Sure.
What's your real name, baby?
Francis.
Francis.
All right, let's go back to baby.
I've decided to go all the way with Robbie.
Oh, fuck. Damn, that came out of nowhere.
Girl, I can't tell if it's early morning or late night.
Imagine just laying down and just like your sister out of nowhere is just like, I decided to go all the way with Robbie. Fucking wait, what?
What did you say?
I was on sheet 32. You got to start over there.
You wouldn't care if I humped the entire army, as long as they were on the right side of the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
Okay.
How you call your lover boy?
Come here, lover boy.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And if he still doesn't answer,
I simply say, baby, my sweet.
I just imagine the dad is just taking notes on all of this.
Dude, that the whole time just thinking like he's watching through a window, like just halfway watching through like this.
Uh-oh.
Shit. That wasn't the dad. It was instead it was.
I want to talk to you about The Last Dance. I'd like to shake things up a bit. This year's final dance to the pachanga.
He's not look amused.
Next year, we'll find another
Me
dance
neither.
person who'll be only too happy.
Sure,
to-
Neil. No problem.
So Neil's a little dick.
Great idea.
Neil's always been a dick. You catch up, Zay.
I just haven't. He's like a fly. Like I'm not really paying attention to him.
They won't listen to me
Well, then why not fight harder? Make them listen.
because I need this goddamn job.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
He does not understand.
You come from money. He does not. Like.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about the dominoes theory then. Now, when Vietnam falls, is China next?
Shut up. Shut up.
Fight harder, huh?
Damn!
I don't see you fighting so hard, baby. I don't see you running up to daddy telling him I'm your guy.
Damn!
Wow.
I will tell him.
I don't believe you, baby.
I mean, it's fair.
I don't think that you ever had any intention of telling him.
Damn, baby. That's kind of crazy. I don't know.
He read you like a book.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it looks like I picked the wrong sister.
All right,
That's okay,
knock him
baby.
out.
I went slumming too.
Knock him out. Knock him out.
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass. Right there. Yeah.
Knock him.
Idiot. Bang.
In the face.
One in the ribs.
Get him in the face.
Nah, just
There you go.
body shots. It's safest. It's safest.
Get out of here. You're not worth it. You're not worth it.
Well, you can't say he's not worth it. You already fucking kicked his ass. Like you can't.
Yeah,
you just,
but
it's not like you held back.
you're not even worth it. Not worth what? Killing? Is that what's gonna be next?
Yeah. What was the next step?
This is our last night together, lover. I've got something worked out for us.
He looks over at her. See?
Did you smell her perfume? Could you smell it from over there?
Oh, it's
She's so rich and she knows stuff.
yeah, my life. Fucking-
Yeah, what a bad life for me to live.
Why don't you give my wife some extra dance lessons?
So you literally you're pimping him out to your wife.
Yeah, what the heck? No, I bet
I'm
you
sorry,
he
Mr.
thinks
Pressman, but
he
I
is
booked up
actually
the
just
whole
dancing
weekend
with
at the
her.
show and everything, so I won't
And
have time for anything else.
she's using him to like hook up.
Oh, probably. She's pissed.
And you can walk all you wanna.
All right. All right. We're done. Robbie gonna have someone in there.
He better. She doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve her. She should have someone better. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Good girl. I know it's gonna hurt, but you don't want to be with that.
Mo Pressman's wallet was stolen when he was playing pinochle last night. When he checked again at 3:45, it was missing.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Johnny walking by. So we asked him. He says he was alone in his room reading.
Look, there's been a mistake. I know Johnny didn't do it.
There have been similar thefts at the Sheldrake, and it's happened here before. 3 other wallets.
Well, I know he didn't do it.
Yeah, you gotta speak up.
Yeah.
I got an eyewitness, and the kid has no alibi.
I know Johnny didn't take the wallet
You gotta say it.
You gotta say it.
because I was with him.
Ooh, man, oh man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Dad is contemplating how he's gonna murder Johnny.
The next shot's him overlooking a lake. Yeah, brother, that's a villain.
I told you I was telling the truth, Daddy.
No, that's not how you start that conversation.
He's like, you fucking...
I'm sorry I lied to you.
I was gonna say, you started with a lie, yeah.
But you lied too. You told me everyone was alike and deserved a fair break. But you meant everyone who was like you.
Ooh, wow.
I'm not proud of myself. But I'm in this family too, and you can't keep giving me the silent treatment. I'm so sorry, Daddy. But you let me down too.
Damn, as a father, I can't imagine
Ooh,
what's going in his head.
Hurt, bro. Has to hurt.
Now he's got he went on his villain arc for about 10 minutes, and now he's on his redemption arc. He's like, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I have been looking for you all over. They found the Schumachers. They were wanted in Arizona and Florida, and they made a fortune here this summer.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so the little old couple was actually jacking shit?
I'm out, baby.
That's awesome. They were wanted in 2 states and they got all the way over.
They fired you anyway because of me.
And if I leave quietly, I'll get my summer bonus.
I hurt my family. You lost your job anyway. I did it for nothing. No.
Well, he got a summer bonus.
Would not have suggested going looking like a greaser from the outsiders. I would have said going like a button down to maybe convince the dad.
I see someone in front of me who got his partner in trouble and sent her off to some butcher.
Yeah, you gotta fucking come clean with him.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would see.
Bro, you didn't do that,
Yeah,
though.
I know. But he's like, why even bother? Probably. It's probably just going to fall on deaf ears. Anything he says, the dad's going to be like, yeah, okay. Oh, he's got cardboard in there. There you go.
I can't imagine being here without you even one day.
Maybe they'll saw you in 7 pieces now.
That's so fucking, that pisses me off so much, bro. Dude, you gotta tell him. Because what do you give a fuck about Robbie anyways?
Right.
You don't have your job anymore, so it's not
well, I think he was just like, 1, doesn't want to cause more problems because he won't get his bonus, but 2, also, the dad probably wouldn't have believed him. The dad would have been like, oh, so now the story's this?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he's honoring his, he doesn't want Penny to look like someone who, like, slept with Robbie, you know, like...
Kellerman's, we come together.
Oh, dude, he needs to be thrown off a balcony.
I need one of those cartoon canes to yank him off the side.
Bobby. Good luck in medical school, son.
Unbelievable.
And I wanted to thank you for your help with the Penny situation. I guess we've all gotten into messes like these.
Oh, he snitched on himself.
You know with girls like that, they're liable to pin it on any guy around.
Hit him in the face.
Remember that? Remember the guy that you freaking berating and saying he's a piece of shit, basically? Oh, shit. He said bonus schmonus. Going out with a bang.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Wait, is that where this came from?
I guess that's...
If it's not where it came from, that's ridiculous. If it is where it came, or if it is where it came from, then that's cool.
I'm gonna do my kind of dancing with a great partner. Somebody who's taught me that there are people willing to stand up for other people, no matter what it costs them. Miss Frances Houseman.
Sit down, Jake.
Jake, you have no reason to be fucking mad at anything now. You know the truth. What do you, like...
You just don't like the cut of his jib? That's it?
Yeah.
Fire song.
Oh, so this is definitely the movie with the lift, because it happened to this song. I saw like a version of this on the movie Crazy Stupid Love.
Okay.
Steve Carell. Oh shit.
I think I know. I think I've seen a bit of a clip, but I've never actually watched it. It's comedy?
Comedy romance.
Okay.
Seem to understand the urgency.
Hey, stand up straight, you bitch.
Fucking baby, your posture. Mom has had about 3 lines. Sit down,
Yeah.
Jake. Stand up straight. What am I doing wrong? Oh, and she gets this from me.
Yeah. I always think that's so cool.
That with the lift right there, like they hold her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
oh shit! I was not expecting that.
Damn. His sweat's getting in my drink. Just fucking. I'm getting chilled. I don't know how they all knew how to do this, but what the fuck ever. Hey.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Ooh, shit. Imagine they dance on out of here. The dad's just like, what the fuck?
Where are they going all the way into the car? Driving away.
Even he's impressed though.
He's like, well, fuck. He's like, I didn't know he could do all that.
Yeah. Getting a lot of chills, but you know in reality he would have just been taken out by security.
You fucking Tito, get him! Fucking, you know, just. Oh my god. Oh look, everybody's dancing.
I know you weren't the one who got Penny in trouble. Yeah. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
Get your hands off my daughter.
You look wonderful up there.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow. Aww.
Aww.
Okay.
Well, because she's never was at any of the parties, so she's got to learn now.
She needs to fucking just relax. I don't.
She was stiffer than fucking baby.
She'd be great for Neil.
Oh god. That had to be such a
okay.
Stuff like this has to be so fun to shoot, where they're like, all right, everyone just dance, basically. Like,
it's a truth, and I owe it up to you.
Aww.
What's he doing? The whirling dervish over there? He's fucking moving his hips all crazy. What's happening? Some of these guys are. I just like watching how some of the people dance.
All right, that was our reaction to Dirty Dancing. If you like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already. And if you want to watch a full-length reaction of this and various other movies, we'll get 3 movie reactions ahead of YouTube, or even farther ahead in the form of full-length reactions, or potentially become a Big Bite member where you could suggest one full-length reaction to a movie of your choice that may or may not make it as edited reaction on YouTube. You can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. Zay, I'll let you take this one away first. What were your thoughts on Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, man, what a fun movie. I know Cam and I said a few times throughout it, kind of like, God, there's really feel like there's nowhere you could ever do something like this anymore. Obviously, like they have classes and certain spots of like nights like this and everything like that. But you know, one, I wonder if I'm sure this is based maybe on some sort of like things that must have been done. I don't know if the Kellerman house is a real place. It clearly is in New York, upstate, because they mentioned New Paltz, and New Paltz is a SUNY school in upstate. So. Curious to see if there's any truth or history behind something like this. Let us know down below. But man, what a fun movie. I can only imagine how much fun Patrick Swayze and I believe Jennifer Grey is her name. Is the actress's name? Probably had filming this. You know, I loved how it was kind of cool because, you know, they portrayed Baby as kind of like this more reserved girl, definitely in the beginning. But it was interesting and kind of unique in the sense of it wasn't necessarily your like typical like reserved girl, like bad boy dude, and like he's got to like get her out of her shell completely. Like she had kind of a shell, but she kind of broke out of it relatively easily. You know, the first time she went to the secret party, she danced with him, and then it kind of like it was cool. It sparked like this interest there, like this passion. So it's more of like finding your passion, something you really want to do, rather than being, you know, confined to pathways and stuff that have been maybe laid down by your parents. You know, considering her father was a very successful doctor, you know, kind of want her to go with Neil, who's already pretty much set in life, right? Instead, she kind of finds she wants to heal the world and help people, and it seems like that's what she kind of did for Patrick's character for Johnny. But the movie itself, man, first off, the soundtrack phenomenal, classic songs all throughout, naturally, and that's one of the things I love about older movies, especially like ones that aren't more modern. Is like the soundtracks are just like they're just gems, stuff that you haven't heard in forever, stuff that your parents probably played when like you're bopping around the house or in the car or on the radio. I thought the choreography was awesome. I think that the dance, I think one of the coolest shots for me was I loved how they didn't just implement like full body shots where because if you implement a full body shot, you're going to be drawn to looking at the characters' faces and their upper body. If you do an upper body, you don't get to see the footwork. And dancing is a lot of footwork. Everything going on up here isn't as important as what's going on in your legs and your footing, because that's where you step on people and misstep and everything. So it was really cool, and it showed a lot of care and how it was directed and shot. I thought the characters were awesome. I thought they were fun. It's just a very like feel good, just kind of, wasn't there wasn't really like any too heavy themes or anything, which is kind of nice. I enjoy movies that have themes. Like this movie did have themes in it, kind of like what we said, we're like, not being confined to like one pathway, being able to expand and find your passions. But
there were definitely like dark moments, like the abortion thing and stuff
but
like
not
that.
like
Overall,
wasn't like the overall theme is like, oh, like, in some films they use that, and it can be, really useful and it can be really impactful. But I think that they were able to use a couple dark moments but still keep it overall lighthearted. You remember the abortion thing and you remember her like kind of saying how her father disappointed her, but the focus of the movie is dancing and stuff, and dancing's a fun thing to do. So I like that they tried to lean and stay on lighthearted fun, throughout the whole film. But yeah, I thought all the characters were unique. I thought they were cool, they were fun, they were different. Just a few shots that are kind of just like awkward. Don't know why they were in there. Like her saying Johnny, and like they just kind of awkwardly stared, or like the the old woman being like, "Oh, well, my teacher."
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
All
I'm like,
right.
I don't really know what that has to do with it, but overall, man, an absolute blast of a movie. I can see why people love this film. I can see why it's a classic. It's one I would 100% watch again, by the way. I think it's just just a sit back and just vibe movie, honestly. Like it's really not too much thought involved. You just kind of get to enjoy it. And I think that's fun, not having to always be like racking your brain trying to figure out like, oh, what are the artistic hidden meanings? Like, no, man, like it's a dancing movie. And dancing's about fun and spontaneity. So I had a blast with it. But what about you?
Yeah, I agree. This thing was just so much fun. I really liked the chemistry with Patrick Swayze, and if her name was Jennifer Grey, they were really well casted, and I love the idea of this kind of being one of those movies where a lot of it is like at one point I called it like the Karate Kid of dancing in a sense.
Okay, yeah.
To some degree, because obviously this was a romance as well. But the idea that like you have this character who, like you said, wants to explore her own paths and, is very stiff at the start and things like that, to be able to kind of see her progress as the movie goes on is very inspirational for people out there that might not have any dancing abilities, but to still watch this and be motivated or inspired to go out and try it themselves type of situation. I really liked it didn't come from a standpoint of like two dancers meeting or whatever. Like, like something out there is like High School Musical, an example of like two really good singers meeting, and it's like hard to like relate to that, because it's like, but this, you start with someone who has no experience in the field and you see her grow, and it inspires you that like this could happen to anybody. Like I could probably go out and dance. It's just a lot easier to be on board with the character and to feel more connected with the romance, because another thing I feel like they did really well is, while Jennifer Grey's character is way more relatable in terms of not being like skilled in this area, I feel like Patrick Swayze's character, while he's extremely skilled and unrelatable in that sense, he's more relatable in the everyday life sense, because he is not one of these extremely wealthy types of people. So each character had like part of them that you can relate with and not relate with, and being able to kind of watch these two come together and their worlds collide is kind of like a really exciting thing, because you're seeing two people with similar things you can relate with, and then two people with things that you can't relate with, and you're able to get a perspective on from each. You're able to see it from each perspective, which I really, really enjoyed. I thought it was a really well done plot. I think the drama in the movie was really well done. You start to become really invested in the characters. I like how it was mainly told from her point of view as opposed
Mhm.
from his point of view. It seemed like it was much more so from hers. And I like that idea because you kind of feel like you're you're in it with her completely. Like, they're both trapped in a sense. Like, he's trapped by the limits of his job, and she feels trapped by like the limits of her family and sense like that. But when you're in her perspective, you kind of feel like he can always leave, but she has her family. She can't just leave. So
Mhm.
you feel like, I feel like with her, the stakes sometimes feel higher in certain areas. I know with him, the stakes are higher when it's like his job is sacrificed or is on the line and stuff. But with us following her, it just felt like, I don't know how to say it other than like she is more timid and docile, and she's more in a position where there's others she has to listen to. I
Okay.
guess they both came from this position because of his job and stuff, but from her perspective, it's more like you're working with the same cautions that she is essentially, and it
Okay.
feels like they're more restricting overall than his. So
Okay.
I really like that because it feels like the drama is more dramatic. It feels like the the stakes can be a little more intense at times. Like her trying, like if she goes out with him, she's gonna get in trouble. He's not, essentially. I mean, yeah, he did get fired because of it, but he can always find a new job. Things like she's going to be like condemned by her family, essentially. Like the father had to stare out at a lake. I don't know. Talking about it, it does seem like both of them have a pretty decent perspective to go from. But I like the creative choice of watching it from her perspective. It just felt like it was more like dramatic, I guess. Um, but not to harp on that anymore. Yeah, the soundtrack was fantastic. The plot was really good. I liked how it was complex but still overly simple. The third act was really fun. Um, I thought the pacing in this movie was phenomenal. I never felt like there were any lulls. I was kind of like immersed as each thing went on. So big props to that as well. I thought the choreography, like you said, was phenomenal. The I thought the inclusion of Penny was overall well done,
Mhm.
but it was very like, it served a really big purpose at the beginning and then kind of faded away towards the end, and I think that's like the best way to handle it. Um and it did get the dad involved, but I wondered how, like, I wondered if it needed to be such a big relationship that she and Patrick Swayze's character had to have.
Okay.
It felt like it was like kind of like it didn't need to be that, but I'm interested to see, I don't believe there's a sequel or anything like that, but I would be interested to see where this, like, if the story could continue, or I don't think this is one that needs a remake. I think the classic is good
Yeah,
as it is.
no.
But overall, a blast, a fun experience. I can totally see why everybody loved it, and I can totally see this becoming like a huge craze. Like how many women wanted to get lifted up, how many
Oh,
guys
yeah.
wanted to go like dancing or
How many
whatever.
guys threw
But
out their backs trying to do the lift?
yeah, exactly. But with that being said, are you ready to get into the rating?
Yes, sir.
Just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10. We never give out zeros. We never give out tens. Why? Because giving out a 0, you're saying nothing could ever be worse than this movie. By giving out a 10, you're saying nothing could ever be better than this movie. Both of those things are impossible to say. That is our subjective opinion. 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. We do give out decimal points like 9.9 if we so please. Zay, where do you put Dirty Dancing?
I'm gonna give this about 9.25, man, for just absolute a fun movie. Again, I think the pacing was really well done. There really wasn't lulls in it. I think that they had a really good runtime for it. Yeah, there was a couple awkward like scenes. I'll give it a 9.35 actually. There wasn't a lot of awkward scene shots really, except for like those 2 engagements I mentioned. I agree with what you're saying about Penny. I think how they handled adding her into the story and kind of slowly removing her importance was done very well. I think the chemistry again between Swayze and Jennifer were absolutely phenomenal. I just think that it was just a really fun, well-written movie with a fantastic soundtrack, definitely choreography, definitely great choreography. And like you said, it is cool that they had it where, you know, like High School Musical, it's 2 great singers. It's basically like the popular girl singer and the freaking the basketball boy singer. But this was like someone that can dance and in it and someone that doesn't. And the whole idea of like freedom and being able to be free to express yourself, you know, because even with how Jennifer's character handled things with her dad, like she was very like, you know, she wanted to stay on his good side. Like she never wanted to lie to him, but she also wasn't willing to tell him the truth. And even he said like, well, you could always tell me anything. I felt like this was her kind of breaking free of like being scared to be herself and, you know, just be open with herself. She enjoys dancing, right? If that's your passion, it's your passion. I mean, I gotta say it one more time. God, their chemistry was fantastic. Their chemistry was awesome. But overall, this movie was an absolute blast. I can definitely see why people revere this movie, why it gets mentioned so much for us to check out, and just by people in general, because it was great. I mean, it really was just a top tier film that was a good time, and you know, sometimes that's all you need for, in my opinion, sometimes to be a top tier film. It doesn't have to always be something super deep. It can be a little bit more on the surface level. I will say too, the other sister, she was like, I guess that's one other knock, is like her character was okay. Like she was okay because she was engaging with Robbie, and like there was like that whole subplot like about knowing about Robbie and Penny, but it didn't add that much substance for it to me. So I was like, okay, like could have lived without her, could live with her type of thing. I think it's hilarious. The mom literally had like 4 lines in the whole film. I think that's all. I think that's freaking hilarious. But just a great film, man. Absolutely dope. And yeah, again, let us know down below if like this was a real place that people did, like if places like this actually existed, because I'm curious if these types of camps and stuff existed. But what about you?
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 9.4, so we're really close as well. I think I agree. There were some like awkward kind of shots and moments. Maybe it hit a little bit better at the time, but
Yeah.
personally, it felt like a little like drawn out in certain moments, and not like a lull, but like they when they were saying each other's name, kind of like smiling at each other. Like you mentioned, a couple awkward moments here and there, but overall, it was pretty damn good. I thought the acting from the family members and everything was pretty good. I I thought that some of the side characters, like I thought that Robbie and the sister and Neil and all them, I think that they were put in a pretty good amount, but it felt like the Robbie and sister plot was a little underutilized just
Mhm.
because I know the focus was on, I feel like I would have rather the focus been on these two completely, or on a little more on Robbie and the sister, just to add a little bit more like oomph when the reveal comes to the dad essentially.
Mhm.
But you know, it's still so darn good as is. This is a movie that is, like you said, it's so lighthearted and surface level fun that it's one of those movies that if someone was like us before we started this channel, where they are like, I don't know how good could old movies be, this would be a perfect one to show them, because I think it holds up very, very, very well. I think it sticks to a lot of elements that current romance movies stick up to. And I wonder how much of this was a blueprint and inspired future romance movies, because
Yeah.
a lot of what they did here was they did a really good job at showing the, I don't want to say sexual tension, but like, yeah, like the tension between the two characters when they would get close. They showed what like kind of sensual, sexual nature of dancing can be, hence the name Dirty Dancing,
Mhm.
and kind of letting that kind of just show on screen, which really amped up the drama and the romance between the two characters. I think it did a good job at trying to get you on board with these two in such a short period of time, because dancing like that with somebody and witnessing it is like, talk about breaking the ice for the audience. I mean, at
Yeah.
that point, you don't have to feel like it's like awkward or anything like that. Like once they're dancing like that, you're like, all right, they're into each other, and like
Yeah.
and you can feel that tension really well. And I feel like that still holds up today. Like even now, when you watch musicals or dancing numbers or movies that have that kind of romance and that closeness and that tension, it's something that still gives off that same feeling. So I'm curious to see like how much of this movie inspired future movies. But I really, really did like it. Chemistry was amazing. I wonder if they did any other movies together, because I would like to see that. I'd like to see more of both of these actor and Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, just because I was thoroughly impressed by their skills. Some of the crying from Jennifer in some moments were incredible. Patrick Swayze's like, he's just got that David Hasselhoff like charming look essentially.
Yeah.
So it really was a blast to the past, and I really, really enjoyed it. So gonna give it a 9.4, top tier cinema. But with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
Yes, guys, my Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Make sure you check it on out. I play a variety of games over there. I try to get Cameron on there as well. So let me know if you are from the channel, because it's always great to see you over there. I've already had a few of you guys stopping over, so it's awesome. Another way for you to engage with us in a live setting besides our YouTube live streams. Make sure you guys keep your eyes out for those. We usually put announcements out when we're going to be going live on YouTube. So yeah, guys, hope to see you over there. It's a great time.
All right, check it out, guys. It's a great time. With that being said, hey, listen, everybody. If someone asks you to help them bring watermelons up to a house, be prepared. You don't know what could be inside, and hopefully you're willing to dance. We'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.
Peace.